This is the Marvel Legends series, Invincible Iron Man. If you're following the comic books, this is one of his latest iterations in Civil War 2, where probably the last armor we saw him before he got into a coma after fighting with Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers. And one of the armors that I was very skeptical about, I didn't really agree to Marvel deviating from that, the movie verse angry face helmet, but they decided to do it, and it kind of worked for me for a while. And very excited to have this because I'm sure this will be retooled into an Iron Heart figure, which is one of the figures in the current Marvel comic books that I'm really looking forward to getting a figure of. I hope Hasbro does do an Iron Heart. That would be super, super awesome. Okay, let's get him into normal prone position. One of the Iron Man figures that I really enjoyed since I've been collecting Iron Man figures is this figure. I've never had so much fun with an Iron Man figure since the movie figures came out and all that. The comic book figures seemed a little bit too generic, but this one, the engineering, the design of the armor, the plastic they used, really top notch. I think Hasbro outdid themselves with this figure. It wasn't as popular as the other Iron Man figures we've gotten, simply because I don't know, it's a big deviation from what we've been getting used to. But yeah, very pleased that we've gotten this one. Okay, so here's the box. Invincible Iron Man Marvel Legends, and it says Okoye Build-A-Figure. That's because it's part of the Black Panther movie Marvel Legends line. We get the other comic series figures as well as the movie figures right there. Does not come with any piece to build Okoye, which is great. I'm not really interested in Okoye. He does come with a slew of other accessories. Comes with a Tony Stark head, which I'm very excited about. Very accurate to the comic book. Not the Robert Downey head, but that's fine. We've gotten a Robert Downey head several times, I think. So, not too bad, not too bad. The goatee, it could possibly be retooled to a Doctor Strange head, I'm sure. So, yep. Comes with two pairs of hands, the closed clenched fist hands, and the open-handed repulsor blast hands, which, speaking of repulsor blast, he does come with two blast effects, which can double as repulsor blasts or booster blasts. So that's pretty cool. I'm not too excited about this one either. Another last final accessory, which I'm not really excited about. I hate it when they do this. Hasbro always needs to do this. I don't know why. They snap on armor or gun weapons, or sorry, my bad, which really doesn't do much for me. Let me see if I can just do it properly. Okay, so it's supposed to be like this. And if you've gotten the 3.75-inch figure of this this Iron Man, you'll be very familiar with this blaster that's molded into the arm. And I was very worried that we would get another molded in blaster, in the 6-inch figure. And I told myself if that happened, I was never going to get this figure. But luckily, it's a movable accessory. No blasting accessory. That's fine. It's pretty cool, and that doesn't really do much for me. I think the head sculpt alone and the whole armor, the premium treatment that this armor has gotten, I think is enough for me to warrant a purchase. And I'm a big Iron Man fan. I'm very excited to get another interesting and awesome, amazing figure. So, very cool. Paint apps, the gold, flake, glossy plastic, a little bit of Allspark blue here and there. That's fine. Very nice. Hardly any quality issues to talk about. Yeah, a few here and there, but that's fine. Not a deal breaker at all. You get some gunmetal gray pieces here and there. Face sculpt is painted nicely. Wish it was a lighter type of blue, like a bioluminescent, like a very luminescent blue, but that's fine. Articulation for the figures, got a ball joint neck on a hinge as I've shown you. Ratcheting ab crunch, ratcheting waist swivel, ball hinge, ratcheting ball hinge shoulders, bicep swivel, a little bit loose. Double jointed elbows, ball hinge wrists, ball jointed hip, thigh swivel, which ratchets a bit. Double jointed knees that go all the way up there. No calf articulation, which is fine. Ball hinge ankles that have the rocker or the pivot. It's a little bit loose on my copy. So, with that being said, let me compare him with some of my other favorite Iron Man figures, or Iron Man figures that I got left. You got the Extremis armor, classic armor. He's pretty tall, even taller than the classic armor. It's not just because he's in front. I put him at the back and he's still taller. Okay, thought it'd be as tall as this guy. The Mark, what is this? The one just before Homecoming, the Mark 43, I think. Still taller, by what? Like an eighth of an inch. It's about 6 3/4 inches tall. This one's like 6.5, just by a bit. And my favorite, perhaps, design of Iron Man of all time is the angry-faced movie verse Iron Man. I really love this, and I felt it was a big deviation, making him look like a knight in shining armor in the Middle Ages. I wasn't too keen about that, but it grew on me. Absolutely love it now. Excuse me, tripod is just making a mess of things. Okay, so very, very nice. Absolutely love it. Quite possibly one of my favorite, if not my favorite figure for the wave. The Black Panther movie Marvel Legends series figures, the Okoye Build-A-Figure Invincible Iron Man. It's going to get a 10 out of 10 for me. Definitely must have. Pick up the figure at Kramer Toy Warden. Go get yours now if you live in Manila. Very, very nice. Thanks for watching.